Hello, 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 and welcome to Scarlet Rose's Oracle and Tarot. Here we are. I'm still trying to decide, which sign we're going to do today. I'm about to go down my list. And I'm going to see what I have done. I think what I've done so far are water signs and earth signs. And I started the fire signs yesterday with Leo, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So today we're going to be doing Aries. Aries. Yes. So today is Aries Day. And we're going to be doing their energy for June 2022. I'm going to be shuffling and picking the cards on camera as I've been doing lately. I believe it's better that way, so you guys can see that I don't cheat, and that the cards are picked intuitively and all that jazz. So we shall begin. First, I'm going to use my Modern Witch Tarot. I already pulled the guidebook out, and we're going to get two cards for Aries Spirit, two cards for Aries Spirit. Two cards for Aries Spirit, two cards for Aries. Okay. There's one. And one fell down to the floor. And there's two. Okay. And that finished with, this is the Modern Witch Tarot. Alright, we're going to be using next our Mermaid Tarot. I'm using the Mermaid Tarot now because it is summer. So might as well bring some summer cards out. Two cards for Aries Spirit, two cards for Aries Spirit, two cards for Aries Spirit, two cards for Aries. There's three cards here, Spirit. Three cards. So we're going to put 1 and 2 for pile 2, I think. That's how we're going to do it. Spirit wanted 3 cards, and I'm feeling the 2 are for pile 2. And the 1 card for pile 1. Alright, moving on to the next one. We're going to be using, let's see, intuitively I pick everything. So what we will be working with, let me think. Let's get the Sasuraibito. It's pronounced Sasuraibito. Sasuraibito Tarot. It's a Japanese tarot deck. It's beautiful. Yes, we're going to do this. We're going to do this deck. Here we go. Oh, okay. Pile 1. 1 more, Spirit. Okay. 2 more for pile 2. Okay, pile 2 is going to have a lot going on. Okay. Pile 2, you got a lot going on, pile 2. Alright. And those are our 3 tarots. Now we're going to pull from 3 different oracles. My first one, I will start with Seed and Sickle Oracle. I love the new Seed and Sickle Oracle. And we're going to be using the Dawn Guidebook. Seed and Sickle. Please let me get 2 cards. 2 cards, Spirit. 1 for each pile, Spirit, for Aries. 2 cards for Aries, Spirit. 2 cards for Aries. Oh, that was exactly 2. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Now we're going to be picking from another oracle deck, and I choose the messages from the mermaids. In spirit of it being summer. Here we go. There's one. One more spirit. One more spirit. Two. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Spirit is being quick today with these. Very nimble. Alright, 1 second. Please excuse me for 1 minute. So sorry, but I have to take care of something here real quick. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, everybody, sorry for making you wait. And now we're going to do our last deck, which I feel strongly about the Starseed Oracle lately. She's been giving me beautiful messages lately. So we're going to go with the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. And the artwork is by Danielle Noel. One more card, Spirit. Two more cards, Spirit. Two more cards for Aries, Spirit. Two more cards for Aries. Fire sign, Spirit. Two more cards for Aries. Fire sign, Spirit. Two more cards for Aries. Fire sign, Spirit. There's one. Thank you, Spirit. One more, Spirit, for the fire signs. Two. Okay. And here we go. So now what I do is intuitively I pick 2 stones. I do have full of stones here. And then I have these 2 out here today. I have my smoky quartz. And I do have my 2 obelisks. They are the points. And this one is the amethyst point. What I was going to do, I'm going to do what I did yesterday, I think. Or no, not. This one's beautiful. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with both crystal quartz. Okay, so I have 2 piles here for you. Now, 2 piles here for you now. We got 2 crystals, quartz. Pile 1, clear crystal quartz. Clear crystal quartz. Pile 2, rough crystal quartz. Still in the row. Rough crystal quartz. And then we will start with pile 1. What I suggest is you pause the video, meditate. You could do the 4-7-8 meditation, which is breathe in 4 seconds, hold for 7, breathe out for 8 seconds. Then you open your eyes, and then you pretty much pick the pile that you are guided to. I'll put them here again if you want, so you can pause the video. And pick your cards. Okay. Pile 1, clear crystal quartz. Here goes nothing. Alright. We have Earthed. This is a card called Earthed. And it says, and I quote, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. You feel very uncomfortable in your own skin lately. Lately, there's something that has been off. You're not feeling it lately. I'm going to put that card right here. You don't feel right lately. You're not comfortable in your own skin. Second card says be spontaneous. Says be spontaneous. Maybe you need to follow your intuition more lately. That's what they're asking you to do. And our third card is mustard. Mustard. I'm going to go ahead and read from the guidebooks to see what it says about Earth first. Our Earth card comes with the Starseed Oracle. And I quote, "The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world but not of it. To realize they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean toward transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They are envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend toward immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in this physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul having a human experience means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence, being in the world but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn toward transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a body on earth. And you're being called to focus more of your energies in the physical world. To learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. Okay, and the Starseed Soul Inquiry is, do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? How can you find greater balance between the two? How can you find balance between the earth and the stars? Isn't that all of our questions, really? I mean, I believe if you get more in touch with your inner world is what you got to be doing the month of June. The month of June, you need to get more in touch with your inner world, with your soul. Okay, that's probably why you haven't been feeling comfortable in your own skin lately. Maybe you're in a situation where you're opposed, or they're not allowing you to be they're not allowing you to be to do what you want, you know what I mean, or to be who you want to be, or to follow your intuition and be spontaneous with it. We're going to go ahead and read from the guidebook, the Dawn Guidebook, Seed and Sickle. We're going to find the mustard plant here. The mustard plant. Mustard grows. I wonder when the mustard grows. Mustard grows in fall. Okay? Just so you know, fun fact, mustard grows in the fall. 74 is the page. And I quote, "You've mastered the broad strokes. Now it's time to really get into the nitty-gritty of the mustard's tiny seeds. Stop looking at the bigger picture and focus on the minutiae. You see, stop looking up, but look within, is what I feel. Okay? Whether it's a problem, a project, or a situation, paying attention to details will pay dividends. There is skill in being able to flesh out the intricacies of a situation, and that is where you'll really flourish right now. Okay? Heed that warning, okay? How you will flourish is looking within. How you will flourish is going with your intuition. Okay? Next card is a tarot card, and we have here the 8 of Wands. Wow. The wands are beautiful. The 7 of Cups, you have choices. And the Devil card. We have the Devil card here. Don't be scared. The Devil card's in your future. This means that in the future, you're still going to feel attached to something that you feel trapped within. But the only way out is to look in. That's what they're telling me to tell you. The only way out is to look within. Please clarify the devil. Please clarify the devil. Please clarify the devil, Spirit. Please clarify the devil. Please clarify the devil, Spirit. You also have the Eight of Wands, which is a beautiful card. The Eight of Wands is a very pretty card. And, I mean, you have this aspect, but your other aspects are beautiful right now. Okay? We're going to clarify this devil card. Please, devil. Please, Spirit, clarify devil card for me. Please, Spirit, clarify the devil card for me. Please, Spirit. Clarify this devil card for me, Spirit. Please, Spirit, clarify this devil card for me. Please, Spirit, clarify this devil card for me. Please, Spirit, clarify this devil card for me. Please, Spirit, clarify this devil card. Okay, what we have here is the Nine of Swords. The Ten of Swords. Okay. You are very emotionally distraught this month. And it's because something's trapping you in a cycle that you cannot get out of for some reason. It was clarified with the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and read from the guidebook for these clarifications. And we have the spears here. The Nine of Spears says, and I quote, the key meaning is defense, determination, strength, boundaries, and creative tension. It's what I've been thinking and what I've been saying as well. You're feeling defensive. You're determined. You have the strength, but you need to put boundaries with this creative tension that's going on here, okay? You're in a strong position, defended rather than defensive, okay? But hard work is taking its toll. You may feel exhausted by the sheer effort it's taken to get to this point. This card, okay, can also show keeping ideas to yourself because you fear criticism or the built-up of tension in creative projects. All right, you cannot allow that in your life. Nobody should be in a situation where they feel that they cannot express themselves, that they cannot, release what they're thinking, that they can express themselves, especially in a work environment, I'm going to go ahead and read the 10 of Spears as well. The 10 of Spears says, and I quote, feeling overwhelmed, work burdens, guilt, martyrdom. Okay, nobody wants to be, you don't want to be a martyr, but you might have to. You might have to in this situation. You might have to in this situation with the devil here. You need to release what's inside of you. You need to let it out. If it's fear holding you back of what the criticism is that you might get from it, no matter what, after you let it out, you're going to feel so much better that you did. It's going to be worth it. Okay? And it's going to shake some things up, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do. Like, you know what you got to do is right. I feel that what you're going to be doing is right. And in the long run, everybody's going to be on your side. Okay? Don't let this get to you. Please. You have choices. You have choices with the 7 of Swords. With the 7 of Cups here. And you have choices to make when it comes to expressing yourself. Pick the right way to do it, of course. Do it in a setting where you know things are calm. Okay, don't do it in a setting that's and let it out like that. No, that's never the right way of doing it. The right way of doing it is, may I have a word? Or call in a meeting at your job. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you gotta do this. That's how you gotta do this. It also says the 10 is the card of burdens. You're carrying so much responsibility that you have lost sight of your purpose, been caught up in others' demands, or put yourself under pressure to perform. Prioritize tasks now and ask for support, and you can succeed. The card also shows carrying guilt from the past. If this is your first card in a spread, you may be too distracted to receive a reading just now. This isn't your first card in the spread. This is actually the last card in the spread. Okay? But anyways, I'm going to also, the 8 of Wands, since it's a good sign here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull another tarot card for you. I'm going to pull another tarot card for you. Because this is like, you need to let it out. You need to let out whatever you have inside of you that's boiling in there. And if you feel trapped because you can't, there is no can't. You could. You shall. You will. Okay? You will it so. You will it so. Okay? We have the Knight of Cups. That's what you got to do. You got to come on strong like a Knight of Cups. Emotional card. This is a very emotional card, the Knights. But I'm telling you, let it out and everything is going to be fine. This is confirmation. Everything will be all right. It has to be done. This is confirmation that it has to be done and everything's going to be fine. All right? Be spontaneous. Maybe that's what you're supposed to say out loud. It says here, Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. We are all learning how to be human here. It's not just you, it's not just I, it's we are all learning in this life of ours. Okay? So look at others that way, and maybe that'll make you feel more comfortable within your own skin, knowing that everybody is going through the same thing, and everybody feels that trapped in one way or another in their lives. But you know what? You can be released from this. I assure you, you can. This was a beautiful reading. I hope this gets to the ears of the person that needs to hear it the most. My name is Gianna. I'm always here for you at Scarlet Roses Oracle and Tarot. And if you want a personal reading with me, you can look in the description box below. And there you will have directions as to how you can make a personal reading with me appointment. And also, have a blessed rest of your month. Love, light, and blessings to all of you Aries is out there. Okay? Now we're going to move on to pile 2. Let's move on to pile 2 now. Pile 2. Pile 2. Pile 2, pile 2, pile 2. Pile 2, pile 2, pile 2. Alright, whoever picked the rough clear quartz, here is your pile. Thank you, Ishu. Thank you. Alright, here we go. Gracias, Ishu. And here we go. Loosen your grip. Here they're telling you to loosen your grip. This is the other side, huh? Loosen your grip here. Loosen your grip here. And then we have, one second, let me put these cards away. And then we have the second one, truth. You can loosen your grip with the truth. Loosen your grip with the truth. And their third oracle card is feverfew. That's a plant I've never heard of. Feverfew. To begin, let's read from the Starseed Oracle and see what it's telling us about loosening your grip. Coping mechanisms. Density. Addiction. Let God in. Let God in. You hear that? Let God in. All right, if somebody here is struggling with an addiction, if somebody here is struggling with too much pressure from the outside world, let God in. Let me go ahead and read from this guidebook real quick here. It says, loosen your grip. Loosen your grip. You have a hold. There's a cycle here also that you need to get out of. Loosen your grip, 88. Loosen your grip, 88. And I quote, we're cyclic beings, and the Mother Earth teaches us how to be human every day with the coming and going of the tides and the seasons. If you're clinging to anything, you're resisting the natural flow of who you are. The things we cling to are so often those we most need to let go of. The food, the substances, the relationship, the job, the people pleasing. The things we cling to often cover up our most vulnerable space, okay? The part we're most afraid of to leave empty. The part we guard and don't let grace into. But by keeping that space covered with something that doesn't serve us, or clinging to it for fear, if not saying of its own accord, we prevent ourselves from receiving the things that will. A Course in Miracles tells us, whatever we leave empty, grace will fill. And the Buddha said, you can only lose what you cling to. Indeed, both are true. If this card appears, you're being called to find the courage to loosen your grip and give up control, to release your coping mechanisms and leave space for grace and God to enter, to surrender all that feels dense to the divine. Loosening your grip doesn't mean that what you're clinging to will go away. It may, or it might stay, but you can be sure that what is for you will find you, and you'll breathe easier knowing that you've shifted from relying on your own strength to surrendering to the grace of life. What are you clinging to for the fear of nothing? No, what are you clinging to for fear of nothing coming to take its place? Something will always take the place. Trust me. Because when you finally let something go, you finally have room, like it says, to let grace in, to let God in, but also to let a good thing in. Period. It could be anything healthy. Replace an addiction with running every day, or eating better every day, or get more into your spirituality, because that's really what this reading is telling you to do. Deepen your spirituality, for there you'll find the truth. There you'll find the truth. Okay? There you will find the truth. Let's read from the Dawn book. I want to read from the Dawn book for the fever feel. The fever feel. Fever feel grows in the fall as well. And fall, fever feel. Something unwanted is coming your way, and you'd be best advised to avoid it. Okay? That's what it says. Something unwanted is coming your way, and you'd be best advised to avoid it. The bitterness of feverfew is enough to keep rats and other pests from the door. So learn from its defenses. Don't surrender your progress for the sake of being nice. No, don't surrender your progress for the sake of being nice. Do you hear that? Be ready to protect yourself and everything that you've worked for. Some things are worth a fight. Okay? You might be losing things because you succumbed to an addiction. And this is telling you, fight it. This is telling you to fight that addiction. It's worth it so much. Because what you get in return when you're done with that, I've been addicted. I know what that is. Okay? And what you get in return is so much better. It's so worth it. I was once in a situation where I never thought I was going to get out of it. I thought I was going to be there the rest of my life. That's how it was going to be. And that was it. And I had no hope. Okay? I was in that situation. And guess what? I grew balls from nowhere. Okay? And I said, you know what? I'm just gonna, might as well. You know what? Might as well try at least. And then I started to try. And then I started to try. And every day I still try. Every day I still try. And you know what? It's beautiful. It's beautiful to not, it's such freedom. It's a freedom that I never knew that I could have. It's a freedom that I wish I would have realized this so long ago. Like, oh, so long ago. I still have my addictions. Like, I smoke my cigarettes. You know, I love my coffee. But, oh my God. As opposed to how I used to be, I've grown. And you can't grow being stuck in a situation like that. It's just not going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, until you release yourself from this situation, it's not going to happen. Let's move on to the tarot cards. We're taking long here. Let's move on to the tarot cards. We have 2 tarot cards for you today. We have the Knight of Cups here. And we have the High Priestess. Wow! These are beautiful cards to come after this message. Okay? You're going to get the strength from somewhere. And you're going to do this with the Knight of Cups here. I think you are this knight. You are this knight. You're going to get the strength, and this knight is going to help you. Okay? The strength is going to come from within. And you're going to end up being that High Priestess. Trust your intuition. Trust your instincts. Is telling you this card right here. Trust your instincts. Trust your intuition. You got what it takes to do what you got to do. Next tarot cards. Here we have the 6 of Wands. Wow. There's going to be cheers. There's going to be cheers in the future for you. People are going to love it. When you finally do this, this is going to be beautiful. And our next card we have the 5 of Cups. You will feel a loss. You will lose something, but guess what? You still got 2 other cups right here, sweetheart. You still got 2 other cups right here waiting for you. You're going to lose these 3, but you have to lose those. Those things are going to get out of your life because they don't serve you no more. But these 2 that are left up here, they're still serving you. They're still serving you with this 5 of Cups. Wow, these are beautiful cards for you. I'm so happy. And Temperance. Yes. Yes, the Temperance card. This is what you needed to see. You will have balance. Emotionally, you will be balanced. Once all of this is over, you will be Temperance. You will have everything in balance. Everything is going to be... Okay? Sorry, I'm smoking a cigarette. Like I said, I still have my addictions. But this right here, what you have in your future is so peaceful, so loving, balance. Okay? It's Temperance. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. All I want to tell you is that you got this. No matter how much you think you don't, my gosh, you do. You do. You're an Aries. You got this. And if you needed somebody to tell you that you got this, here it is. You got this. Okay? You could do this. All these cards here are in your favor at your highest right now. Okay? When it comes to emotions, you will have balance emotionally. You won't need to use anymore whatever it is that you're addicted to. If you're in a relationship that's toxic, get out. Okay? If you're in an addiction with a drug, you can stop. You have it in you to do so. You have it in you to do so. With these 2 cards here, you have a lot in you, and it's beautiful. And it's so beautiful, the person that you are. But it's being hidden behind this wall. Or if it's something else that you're addicted to, if it's a food addiction, there's help. But you're the one that has to either pick up the phone or do the research. And then you can do it. There's help out there. Anything that it is that you're stuck in this cycle with, or if it's a job that you're worth way too much for, it can be that as well. Maybe it's a job that you have that you're stuck in this cycle with this job, and you can't move up or forward because this job has you stuck. No, start looking for another one, because your next one is going to be the one that's going to save you from all of this crap. Okay? This is a very general reading. If you want a personal reading with me, look in the description box below, and I am here for you always to help. I'm here for you always to help, no matter what. I'm here for you always to help. You can email me 24/7. As soon as I see it, I will respond. I'm always willing to help those in need. Always, always. When it comes to the money, don't worry about it. There's always something we can work out. I barter. I've done everything. But I'm always there to help. If you need help, I'm here for you. I hope this message gets to the person that needs to hear it the most. This is a beautiful message. And I hope this message gets to the person that needs to hear it the most. Please let me know if you need my help. Please let anybody know if you need their help. I'm always here for everybody that needs me. And thank you for being here at Scarlet Rose's Oracle and Tarot. I mean, I'm here for you 24/7. And you have a blessed month. You have a wonderful month of June. Any questions, any comments, you can leave them down below, and I will answer as soon as possible. I'm grateful for all of the subscriptions that I have so far. I'm grateful for all of the views that I have so far. If I help one person, that's enough for me. But I would like to help more. Thank you so much for being here. And you have a blessed month. Love and light to you all. Bye-bye.